Alrighty, we're back. I'm gonna continue 3.3. Sweet, delicious rewards. The only thing I really did, other than dailies, is yoink, yoink, yoink. I did end up doing, just for fun to see if I could do it, and I did it. Completed the, got the last 2 stars I needed. Hyacinth really did the trick. Maybe I'll do, finish that sometime. I mean, I have like 2 weeks, so I'll be fine. Is that a beetle or? I guess it is. I don't know how I missed that one.
This was where Professor Anaxa gave us the lesson. I can still see that day in my mind.
The lesson?
And that was your last lesson in the Grove. Now, each of you will head off on your own path. How much the Grove's teachings can help you in the real world depends on how well you can put knowledge into practice. However, heed this warning. If you ever do anything disgraceful out there, don't ever claim you were the student of Anaxagoras, one of the 7 sages.
Don't you do something disgraceful like every day according to people? A little hypocritical, no? Also, that pig in the back is freaking the fuck out. You see that shit?
Professor Anaxa, there are still other classes scheduled on the calendar. Are you sure you didn't...
Firstly, call me Professor Anaxagoras. Secondly, to clarify, the last lesson means the last lesson I will teach you. I will be entering seclusion from today onwards to research ancient alchemy, and all my teaching activities will be put on hold.
Ah, I see. So you're saying that the lessons taught by all the other teachers aren't good enough to be considered lessons?
All you do every day is wag that sharp tongue of yours. That's a credit deduction, fine and of IDs Elysiae.
Aw, Cash, so happy.
I have nothing left to say. Next.
Please wait, Professor. According to the Grove's protocols for a cohort's final class, the lecturer should take some time in that lesson to discuss the students' post-graduation aspirations with them and guide them toward a solid path.
Does it actually say that?
Surely you can't skip such a crucial step, Professor.
Surely.
The teaching assistant, Miss Hyacinth, is truly Professor Anaxa's nemesis.
Fine. Since Hyacinthia insists on it,
Hyacinthia?
let's go through the process.
Don't ever say that again. What the fuck?
Since some of you are so eager to speak, why don't we start with you, Finan of IDs Elysiae? What is your post-graduation aspiration?
I want to be a swordsman.
Me? Well, it's not exactly an aspiration, but the only thing I want to do is to protect the people I care about.
I see. So you want to be a hero? How boring. Next.
I didn't say...
Dude, I love it. Cass is so cute here. God, I could look at that face all day.
Castoris, you've been giggling for quite some time. How about you go next?
I want to be an executioner.
Perhaps my answer is a bit vague and meaningless, Professor Anaxagoras, but
Oh, don't look sad again, please.
I hope the world can be freed from the agony of death, so that every living being may find calming peace.
How naive. So naive that it makes me want to weep for your fairy tale.
Didn't you also try and conquer death? What are you talking about, brother?
See, this is why I don't want to follow those outdated protocols. All I get are boring answers. Since you suggested this whole process, why don't you wrap this up, Hyacinthia? Share your aspiration with everyone, and let's see if yours stands out.
So it's finally my turn. Good thing I came prepared.
Oh, she got that
My
smirk
aspiration
down.
is nothing less than completing the final blank page at the end of the hero's epic.
She got that sassy look.
Blank page?
An interesting description. Do explain, assistant.
I've read all of Amphorius's heroic epics while studying at the Grove, and a common thread came to my attention. Almost every epic ends with a description of the hero's achievements. But few mention how the everyday people of that time lived. No one recorded the struggles and suffering the commoners endured.
True.
So you're saying that, instead of legendary heroes, you're more focused on commoners living on the peripheries of historical records.
Perhaps I'm influenced by my background. My ancestor, Seliosi the Day Thunder Knight, raised her spear against the sky and ushered in the flame-chasing era that continues to this day. Her story is told to every child descended from the Skyfolk. We have no doubts about Seliosi's greatness, yet her towering figure overshadowed every record from that entire era. What about the Day Thunder Knight's family, allies, and friends? What about the survivors and those who died in the great battles? Whenever I think about their stories by the campfire, I realize the details of those legends have been long lost. And only Seliosi's name remains. Her brilliance had become as blinding as Aquila's, lording over everything on the ground. That's why I'm glad that my era does not lack heroes. All my ancestors had was a sad past. But I have a future I want to protect. Instead of becoming a hero and ushering in a golden deluge to baptize the world anew, I want to stay in the backline and save all the ordinary humans from drowning in the rising waves.
Pretty wholesome goal. She doesn't want the spotlight, she just wants the regular people to be, happy. It's cute.
I wish not to return to the sky, but to walk among the masses on Earth. I believe it's the only way for the saga of creation, to include a footnote for the everyday people in its blank page.
Well said.
I'm getting embarrassed from remembering how I said all that. But my beliefs have never changed. Now I really have a chance to stay behind the hero's front line and realize my dream.
Hyacinth has a silent Donhunk who didn't get fucking recast for some reason.
Denny, what are you doing here?
I'm still super pissed about that, by the way.
You guessed it. To reach Aquila's realm in the sky, descendants of the Sky People must perform a bloodline ceremony, summon the spirits of our ancestors, and get their blessings.
That sounds complicated. Can you just like flash a card?
That's the only way for creatures on Earth to forge the rainbow bridge to the sky.
Oh.
And the soul of the first ancestor I want to see is here in the grove. Don't worry. I have little Ika with me. You'll protect me, won't you?
Yeah, that shit heals a fuck ton.
Good, Ika. Well, what brings you here, Danny? Ah, right. If all goes as planned, you and Gray will be able to go home after this mission, won't you? Oh? Could it be that you too have some kind of hidden powers to make prophecies now?
No, he just has like water dragon magic.
Nope. I didn't understand that either, little Ika. Since we've already met up, why don't you come with me, Danny? That's the dependable express guard for you. So, shall we get going?
For that, and I am not switching to Don Hong for this. I'll switch to highest in there. Super fast.
The chroma coffer is vibrating. There must be memories of an ancestor nearby.
A chroma what?
This is the divine object of the Sky People, the chroma coffer. Our ancestors dictated that when a descendant of the Sky Folk is ready to challenge Akula again, they must first awaken the spirits of their ancestors with the chroma coffer and receive their benediction. Only after this can the chosen Sky Folk reascend to the heavens. Very prudent, wouldn't you say? The soul of an ancestor slumbers here. Now, I will awaken them.
Do it.
I am Hyacinthia from the Twilight Courtyard, a descendant of the sky who has inherited the duty of flame chase. The time has come to fulfill
box.
our clan's destiny. I will join the heroes of the prophecy to return to the sky and retrieve the core flame. Ancestor, please bestow upon me your generous blessing.
This guy doesn't sound pleased.
Who has awakened me?
It's Hyacinthia, a descendant of the Sky People. I apologize for interrupting your slumber. You are Lord Crispus, aren't you? I've read your story in our family tree. You were a righteous judge who vindicated many who were wrongfully accused.
I never imagined someone in this era would still remember my name.
Holy bass voice.
So, our bloodline and duty have continued to this distant age.
Indeed, it has. I have awakened you in the hope of receiving your blessing. For the flame chase journey is nearing its perfect conclusion. And retrieving the core flame of Akula is the final challenge the heroes will face.
Perfect conclusion. Hyacinthia, you look very young, and you do not have the bearings of a warrior who can contend with a titan.
No, but you can heal the warriors who do have the bearings.
How can you convince me that this blessing will not turn into a curse, leading a child like you to your demise?
1,000 years ago, Seliosi, who conquered the skies, left behind legends and a will, entrusting the mission to return the Sky Titan's core flame to her descendants, to people like you and me. Though I'm not a warrior, I will not turn away from the mission that has flowed through our blood for 1,000 years. And I am not fighting alone. I have the strongest and most tenacious companions in the world. Amphorius is in an era brimming with heroes. The burden of retrieving Akula's core flame no longer rests solely on the shoulders of the chosen Skyfolk. I now wield the power of healing. I aim to mend the fissures in the sky and heal the wounds of the people. I desire to define the mission of the Skyfolk in my own terms. To conclude the vigil that has spanned millennia.
Say yes, dude.
I sense resilience in your words. Not an outward resilience, but something deeper within. Receive my blessings, young Hyacinthia. May you gain wings to return to the sky via the bridge of rainbows.
So how many of these blessings do we need?
Thank you for your trust, Lord Crispus. We won't let you down. Thank you. My ancestors were all pretty strong-willed people. It won't be easy convincing them. I've run through these upcoming conversations in my head more times than I can count. Now, the next ancestor on the list. Her spirit is set to rest in the vortex of Genesis. A pity that the ceremony has to be performed in strict order. Shall we head back to Akama together, Danny?
Hell yeah. Wait, when did she say that? What? You fucking teleport with the water now?
Oh, I remember. I didn't expect you to keep at it this long. That's so like you, Danny.
I cannot remember this conversation for the life of me. This must have been off screen or something.
That makes sense. Bagusa was always described as a fickle titan in the myths.
Maybe his next form will be something with water.
Since you're offering, then let me put your skills to the test, Danny. Got it. I'm counting on you, Danny.
Don't fuck up. It's so unfair, man. Dude, he's had so many lines, doesn't say anything. And the main character gets axed. Fuck that.
The vortex of Genesis. Unbelievable. Danny is full of surprises. But this does feel way more disorienting than the ritual basin. Wait, is Lady Treeby here too? And who is that next to her?
Oh, they haven't met before?
Oh, I think I know who that is.
You know, the one and only cat girl on this planet.
Do you have to go already, Syphi? It's been ages since you were last in Akama. You could have taken some time to rest, and we could have caught up.
She's been in Akuma before. She transported me and Cass.
That's alright, big sister Treeby. I've gotten used to life on the road. Staying in this bustling city actually feels off. Besides, your prize student gave me an incredibly tough mission to handle.
Cut Snowy some slack, Syphi. He's still so young, yet he's shouldering all the responsibilities Aggie left behind. Besides, Snowy's not the kind to ask for help lightly. Since he came to you, it means you're the best person for the job.
You really spoil him, big sis Treeby.
Guess I'm past the age for someone to look after me.
Dude, Hervé is so fucking good.
Syphi.
Just kidding. I get it. That deliverer boy does have a certain charisma about him.
He does.
He reminds me of a Glaya in her prime. Anyway, I'm about to head out. Oh, Big Sis Treeby, before I go, got a little gift for you.
A letter?
Well, didn't expect you to be so thoughtful. What's in it?
That's a part of the game too. If you want to see the full picture of what's inside, you'll have to wait until nightfall.
God, now I want to know.
A gift with a mysterious twist? Seriously?
Huh? Looks like we have company.
Had company for a few minutes now.
Lady Treeby, and this graceful lady must be Miss Cypher. I'm Hyacinthia from the Twilight Courtyard. Everyone calls me Hyacinth. Pleased to meet you.
Bright and cheery as a lamp. Well, hello there, pink child. I'm Cyphera from the long-fallen city-state of Dolos. As for the rest, it's all in the history books, so I don't need to repeat it here.
True.
So, you're from the Twilight Courtyard. Does that mean...
Yes, I'm a descendant of the Sky People, the Chrysos heir about to take over the authority of Sky.
Whoa! That's unexpected. I figured Celiosi's descendant would be, I don't know, taller, stronger.
Yeah, short, not strong, but she heals like a truck.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Syphe. Zinni is a master of her craft. She's the most skilled and dependable physician in all of Amphorius.
Don't worry, Lady Cypher. I may not be as strong and warlike as Lady Celiosi from 1,000 years ago, but I'm confident I can carry out the mission of the Skyfolk.
All this talk about missions, you're making it sound way too serious. You've got to look out for yourself, girl. Don't push yourself too hard. I'd hate to see that cute face all scratched out by Aquila's claws.
Fuck Aquila.
Syphe cracking jokes? Looks like you haven't forgotten what Aggie said all those years ago.
Anyway, I've got a mission to handle, so I'll get going.
What did she say 1,000 years ago?
Good luck, Miss Hyacinth. And if things get tough, just let that deliverer take the lead.
Miss Cypher is in such a hurry.
That is her shtick.
Don't worry, she's always been like that. It's good to have her back in Akama lending a hand. Oh, well, enough about her for now. You're here because of your mission, aren't you, Zinni? It's the perfect opportunity for me to go and tuck Syphe's gift away somewhere safe. The Vortex of Genesis is all yours.
Huh, he really did open a water portal.
I will join the heroes of the prophecy to return to the sky and retrieve the core flame. Ancestor, please bestow upon me your generous blessing.
Child, what brings you before me? Could it be you're a descendant of the Sky People?
No way, how'd you know?
Yes, I am Hyacinthia of the Twilight Courtyard, the successor of the Sky People's flame chase duty. You must be Gem Electra. Legend has it that during the Chrysos War, you led our people to ally with Akama and held back the Kremnoan forces. It was your victory that earned the Sky People a place in the Holy City.
Hyacinthia, you seem well versed in our clan's history. And this is the Vortex of Genesis?
I mean, I know who this is. This is the same, Cersei's VA.
It is. Look, 10 stars have already been lit. The Chrysos heir's flame chase journey is nearing its end.
Are those the core flames of Fagusa and Giorios?
Still don't know who, that Chrysos heir is.
Does that mean Hycelans and the Mountain Dwellers successfully carried out their duty?
Who the fuck is the Mountain Dweller?
As fellow pillars of Amphorius, who would have thought that Sky's duty could only be fulfilled after 1,000 years?
It's because Sky shelters all beneath it. If it were to shatter, the world would fall apart with it. That's why Lady Aglaya made the core flame of Aquila the final step in our campaign.
Aglaya? Is she still on the flame chase journey after 1,000 years?
Not anymore.
Unfortunately, she has recently left us. But you're right. She was indeed still guiding the Chrysos heirs forward.
Incredible. That girl actually managed to endure the merciless erosion of time. And lasted for so long.
That she did.
Answer me, Hyacinthia. Since you recognize me, you must have also read my writings, no?
Every record regarding my lineage is etched in my memory, including your words.
In that case, you're probably aware of the prophecy I sought from a certain Trebios.
Yes. At the end of the Rainbow Bridge, the Sky Folk will mend dusk and dawn. But unfortunately, no ancestor has ever been able to truly decipher its meaning.
I see. Yet, Trebios's prophecies never fail. Perhaps you'll be the one to witness its fulfillment, child. May the prophecy lead you to a gentle fate.
Thank you, Lady Ectra. Whatever fate the prophecy holds, I'll face it head on. It's only by giving everything we have that we can truly accept any outcome with a smile. Won't you agree?
I like you, child. I wish this conversation could go on a little longer. Take my blessing, Hyacinthia. When I first saw you, I indeed had my doubts. But your resolve has touched me. If Sky's divinity is fated to pass on, I hope it incorporates your optimism and kindness.
Yeah, Aquila's such a
Your
dick.
blessing is a treasure beyond measure, General. Rest well. I'll make sure your gift is put to its best use. General Ectra is so different from how the records described her. She's quite a gentle person. Alright, time to head back to the Grove. I shouldn't keep Danny and little Ika waiting. It went great. Your spirit water art was a huge help, Danny. What's wrong, Danny?
What about the prophecy? That seems like the most happy prophecy out of everyone else's prophecy. He's gonna get stabbed in the back. Cypher's gonna die over petty change. This seems like a pretty okay prophecy, to be honest. Aglaya would die in fucking warm water or something.
You've always been a bit of a sensitive soul, haven't you, Danny? Lady Trina deciphers countless prophecies every day, and this one's just another among many. Don't worry too much about it. Come on, Danny. Don't look so gloomy. We're gonna have to take a long trip for the final visit to the ancestors.
Final visit? Alright, thank God.
Our final stop is Lord Mighty's home, Castrum Kremnos.
Huh. Wonder if we'll see the guy. I miss him already.
We're here. This is it.
Oh yeah, Donling's never been here, has he? Wait, he might have been here when we fought the Reaver.
Lord Mighty has been fighting the Black Tide here, alone day after day. I'm worried about him.
I'm sure he's just chilling.
That means he hasn't been consumed by the Black Tide's madness yet. We're here to complete an important mission. We shouldn't interfere with his battlefield. Don't you agree, Danny?
Yeah, let him chill. Let him cook.
There. That sleeping spirit is my grandmother. Yes, my grandmother Jacintha was a warrior. She represented the Twilight Courtyard in the Kremnos Festival. She fought her way through every challenge and reached the final stage of the Kremnos Festival. She was just one step away from securing a peace treaty for the Skyfolk, but was ultimately defeated by the champion warrior of that time.
And that was?
I've never looked too deeply into the details of such ritualistic violence. The scroll simply described it as a glorious duel. But behind the glorious duel was a tragic end. Not long after the festival, my grandmother's injuries worsened, and she passed away far from home. This prophecy tablet was left here by the Kremnoans to honor her final wish. Her death marked the final collapse of the Twilight Courtyard, already fragile under the shadow of war. Was Lord Gradaros.
Ooh. Awkward. I mean, in his defense, it was a duel, you know what I mean? You go to Kremnos, you do a duel, you can't expect it. Someone lives and someone dies.
Seeing him lying there, gravely wounded, bleeding out, I can't put what I felt at that moment into words. But when I heard Lord Kradaros took that fatal blow to protect Lady Trianne, all those tangled feelings faded away. To quote Lord Finan, Kradaros must have done that to become a better man. You're getting better at this, Danny. In her final diary entry, my grandmother wrote that when the moment of destiny comes, a descendant of the Sky People would deliver the message of their departure to her spirit. I wonder what she'd think when the one awaking her turns out to be her beloved granddaughter.
Let's find
I will
out.
join the heroes of the prophecy to return to the sky and retrieve the core flame. Ancestor, please bestow upon me your generous blessing.
Is this the world of the living? Wait. You. Could you be?
The one and only.
Grandmother, it's me. Your Hyacinthia.
Hyacinthia. My little hummingbird.
Oh, that's cute.
Why? How? Why is it you who awakened me? I have never imagined this. I thought I would feel happy for all my ancestors when this day came, but now I can't even experience the joy of seeing you again.
Do you remember that you and Father took me to my very first skyride when I was 8? Back then, you wanted me to pick one accessory out of 4. The sun crown representing nobility, the storm bracelet symbolizing strength, the ice ring embodying wisdom, and the radiant pendant signifying kindness. Grandmother, do you remember the one I chose?
You spoke an innocent little prayer, infusing a faint thread of light to that modest pendant.
Yes, and I remember how surprised you were. In all those centuries, No other child of the Sky People had ever made the same choice I did.
What are the choices? Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people probably went for the crown. I know I would have.
Hi, Cynthia. There was a time when I thought you were a timid child. You never had much interest in swords or battle and had no relation to that fiery determination and strength in our blood. Yet I've told myself, that's not a bad thing. If my hummingbird could live her life in kindness and optimism, then it'd be a good thing. I never thought the burden of retrieving the core flame of Aquila would fall to you.
Don't worry about me, Grandmother. I believe what makes someone a Skyfolk isn't just outstanding strength, but the capacity to shape the world. When the world cried out for a hero to challenge the gods 1,000 years ago, Zeliosi stepped forward and began the flame-chasing era. And now, as the flame chase journey nears its end, this broken world is crying out for something else. Healing. Isn't it poetic? A saga that spans 1,000 years, began with Sky, and will also end with Sky.
You're still as optimistic as ever, just like when you were a kid. If your mind is set, Hyacinthia, then carry your resolve through to the very end. Return to the sky with my blessing, and watch over this world on the threshold of salvation.
Grandmother, thank you. But I have one last request.
Speak, Hyacinthia. We should still have some time.
Before you go, could you tell me the tale of the Sky Hero once more? Just like you used to?
I thought the last ancestor we would have gotten would have been that Sky Hero.
Then listen closely, my dearest hummingbird. After all, this will be the last time. For millennia, the Titans waged relentless wars, leaving the world scarred and ravaged. A century of the Chrysos War plunged the nations into chaos and decay. Until a spear, fueled by mortal rage, pierced through the smoke and flames that buried the prophecy of deliverance. Aquila, the celestial shaper, the 100-eyed divine bird crowned with the blazing sun and wielding thunder, those struck blind in 99 eyes by Nikador, they kept one eye glaring at the children of Twilight who received divine blessing, yet turned their weapons against the gods. The Chrysos heir of the sky, Seliosi, the Day Thunder Knight, ascended the forbidden lands of the Eye of Twilight at dusk, clad in wings. To her left was the lion-headed Solibus the Sunlit Wings, whose roars breathed divine flames and scorched the world.
Yeah, I've killed a few of those.
To her right was the horse-bodied Lunibus, the Moonlit Plume, whose graceful steps trampled the stars in the heavens.
Also killed a few of those.
The one warrior and her two beasts challenged the ruler of the sky, determined to seize the divine core flame through plunder. The Titans' every roar summoned lightning bolts, and their every movement stirred cyclones. The wounded Titan's blood poured down like boiling rain upon the world and converged into scalding torrents. In the final moments of battle, the sunlit wings set the Titan's wings aflame, while the moonlit plume sealed the divine body. The battered hero of the sky, with her wings broken and her body covered in wounds, struggled to lift her spear and pierced the last monstrous eye. The Titan's divine body crashed to the ground, And with it, the sky tore apart like fabric, about to fall with its god.
But I mean, clearly Aqua is still alive, so something happened.
The fear and pleas of mortals urged the hero of the sky to rise again. Celiosi, the Day Thunder Knight, the first of the Chrysos heirs to slay a god in this world, charged into the crumbling body of Aquila with her two fearless winged companions. She merged with the Titan, holding up the sky once more, only to leave behind a powerful message for the world. My descendants will be blessed and cross the Rainbow Bridge back to the sky. At the end of the prophecy of Genesis, they will reclaim the core flame from my hands.
So she's Aquila now. Gotcha. Days later at Dawn Cloud.
Today's the day.
Wow, I didn't expect it to be so lively up here. Are these people here to send off the Chrysos heirs?
Isn't this Aglaea's funeral?
There's Finan. Let's go talk to him.
Oh my lord, have mercy. Okay, at least I still have that for now. Please God, let me have that.
I
Just
know
let me
this
keep
is
it.
a big ask, Namazune. I hope you understand.
Please don't say that, Lord Finan. It's an honor for us to be entrusted with this task.
Go then. Let's hope our concerns don't come true.
I hope you all return safely, my lord.
There you are, partner. You didn't oversleep this time, did you?
Nope.
You like calling me that, don't you? Oh, well, I've embraced it now. It doesn't even faze me anymore.
Yeah, well, sometimes I call you a pink squirrel.
Ready, comrade? If all goes according to plan, this could be the last battle where we fight at each other's side.
Don't say that.
If the curse separating Amphorius from the world beyond the sky is truly Aquila's doing, then you'll be able to return home after their fall.
Still chill.
Really? That's the first time I've heard that.
He just makes things up. Don't take it too seriously.
What Mem said.
Sorry, I'm no help there.
Don't worry. Don Hung mentioned that Counselor Lygus can help you with that.
I don't know about that guy either.
You sound a little insincere there, buddy.
That was totally insincere, partner.
Oh, I fucking love Finan. I will. That is sincere.
That would be a problem. We'll need to get you home before Aranova.
Wait, what? When the fuck was that mentioned? Whose Titan am I gonna be?
Let's leave the emotional goodbyes for later. That'll give us some time to figure out what we should be feeling at that time. Besides, when we were playing the Seal Slammers...
You fucking love Seal Slammer. Shut the fuck up. I love that shit.
That would be a problem. We'll need to get you home before Aranova. Let's leave the emotional goodbyes for later. That'll give us some time to figure out what we should be feeling at that time. Besides, when we were playing the Seal Slammers, that bumping seal game, didn't you teach me something back then?
I did.
Crack the champagne at halftime to watch victory slip away.
I never said that. It's 10, 12 time now. We can totally change the... Totally open the champagne.
Well, then I have to use something else Dan Heng taught me as comeback. The last mile is the hardest.
He would say something like that, wouldn't he?
Hey, speaking of Dunhung, where is he?
Probably escorting Hyacinth.
He arrived before everyone else and climbed to the cliff top to wait for us.
Never mind.
He's probably not keen on being the center of attention.
Lord Finan, please make sure you all come back safely.
Please defeat the indifferent Eye of Twilight and restore a compassionate sky to Enforius.
Thank you all for your blessings. Rest assured, we're fully prepared. But I'm not the main attraction today. Please don't hesitate to cheer for Miss Hyacinth when she arrives.
Hell yeah.
Miss Hyacinth, the chosen daughter of the sky, the pride of the Twilight Courtyard.
That's the one.
She's not just the pride of Akuma, but all of Amphorius as well. And furthermore, while the Flame Chase journey is led by the Chrysos heirs, it's not just those chosen by Aglaya who contributed to it.
Kinda is.
Let's extend our gratitude to the
Oh,
two
right,
warriors
us.
of the Outlands, who bravely stepped up and risked their lives for those they've never met.
I mean, Goliath technically chose us when we got here.
Hero, your saga will be chronicled in epics and celebrated across the New World.
Hell yeah, another planet down.
Warrior from the Outlands, endowed with the might of Orynyx, the vanguard of deliverance.
The flatterer, aren't you?
After all this time, you should know when I'm just being polite and when I'm genuinely speaking from the heart.
Yeah, I know.
That praise was heartfelt, partner. Had I not trusted my instincts and put my faith in you and Dan Heng, it's hard to imagine what might have become of Ak.
Oh, what now?
The guest of honor has arrived.
Well, well, well.
People of Akuma, I've been blessed by the ancestors of the Sky People. They have agreed to bestow the 1,000-year mission to me, and to have me claim the core flame of Aquila. Today is the year 4932 of the Light Calendar. 1,062 years since the hero Seliosi initiated the Flame Chase journey. I, Hyacinthia of the Sky People, am prepared to lead the children of humanity back to the sky.
History doesn't breathe evenly. At times, it suspends its breath for millennia, as though time is frozen. At other times, it pants rapidly, as if poised to topple the world and our civilization in an instant. Its hurried gasps have sparked a tempest, sweeping all of us along. Hyacinth, as an observer, you've witnessed the return of 4 core flames. And now, it's your turn to fulfill your duty. Please, guide us into the heart of the storm as the executioner of this mission.
Mm-hmm. I didn't hear a word that thing said.
Splendid gods once walked the paths we walk.
Did I ever get? I don't think I got the hand around here. I might have gotten the hand around here. I think I got the hand around here. almost there. Surprised Finon hasn't taken the world-bearing core flame yet. I mean, what's stopping him? May as well have another god on this mission, you know what I mean? Really seal the deal.
Thanks for waiting, Dunhung. The team tasked with conquering Aquila has finally assembled. So full of energy, comrades. Seems I chose the perfect day.
Yeah, I remember when they said this is gonna go all the way up to 2.7. We have about 4 patches left. I don't predict this ending anytime soon. There's probably gonna be a twist. Maybe that Lord Ravager, that robot was talking about, is gonna make an appearance.
Hyacinth, it's all yours now.
Maybe the Reaver will come and snatch a core flame last second.
Legend tells of the Skyfolk once divided into many tribes. The Sunfolk worshipped the sun. The Rainfolk were devoted to storms. And the Winterfolk waited for signs in the snow. Our ancestors lived under Aquila's light. Yet they were blinded to all but one color. They forgot that the light that illuminates the world is made of countless different colors. That's why the rainbow is my favorite. For not only does it reflect the many colors, it is also a bridge. And I want to use the Rainbow Bridge to link everyone's hearts and give hope to every soul on Earth. Ancestors, with the rainbow as your guide, lead me back to the home of the Skyfolk, a land we have not seen for 1,000 years.
Ooh, cutscene, cutscene.
Oh, Rainbow Bridge, please guide us to ascend to the skies once more. Friends, let us soar together.
Fancy.
Flying along the Rainbow Bridge is truly an amazing experience.
Man, I want to walk on it.
The Eye of Twilight. It's the legendary sky fortress of Aquila. I never imagined that one day I'd be able to step foot on it.
My ancestors once built a magnificent civilization among the heavens. The Eye of Twilight, which we are standing on, is the home of Aquila and the heart of the city-state in the clouds. This must be where the hero Selioci stood when she challenged Aquila and began the first step of the flame chase journey.
Probably.
We are here to end the journey she began. Even legends are corroded by time, but that won't change what we must do.
According to historical records, the civilization that worshipped Aquila once mastered advanced technology, which made their strategically located Sky Castrum the only force that could face Castrum Kremnos head-on in the Chrysos War.
Sky City versus Sky City? That must have been fun.
But they were divided within. The frequent wars started by the Chrysos heirs drained their power, especially after the prophecy descended. In the end, they had to hide among the clouds, far from the conflicts raging below.
Apparently, the division was between the two most important sky tribes, the Sunfolk and the Rainfolk. And Seliosi's frustration towards the endless strife among her people made her turn her spear towards the Titan above.
Is her attack really that high? Come now.
After driving the enraged Titan to the brink of defeat with her two winged companions, they all vanished somewhere in the sky. Her courage was unparalleled.
I don't like to put money that she became the next incarnation of the Titan, probably.
Yet she still could not end Aquila, nor bring back the core flame of Sky. Some say she sealed the wrath of the god within herself, trapping them deep within the Eye of Twilight to support the heavens of Amphorius forever.
In other words, she became one with the Titan.
Yeah, I figured.
I would have considered it a fairy tale, but after seeing what happened with Professor Anaxa, not anymore. Has that Titan and that fused hero been looking down on the world from here for 1,000 years?
Yep. Why are the shields facing that way? Ooh, also... Oh.
Didn't think I could find that, did you?
Ooh, lots of chests.
It's been so long. Maybe the Eye of Twilight has already turned into ruins.
It's a pretty clean ruin. Not a speck of dust anywhere. Holy lagalicious, what is happening?
Something's not right.
Yeah, it's glitching. What is that?
I can kind of feel how big and empty this place is. But all I can see is darkness.
Just turn the lights on.
Maybe it's the celestial mural. The Sky City believes that mural to be connected to Amphorius' sky. And any weather condition depicted on it will become actual weather.
Oh, so they had a forecast channel.
The mural would reflect Aquila's shifting mood, like clear skies, fog, snow, or thunderstorms. The sky priests would gather here during peaceful times and pray to the god for warm breezes and good harvests. To put it in words that Gray and Danny would understand, just think of it as a massive screen.
I figured. It's the appropriate resolution. Got it?
In any case, exploring in the dark
Ignored.
is never a good option.
Admittedly so, because that's
light up
both
the
dumb.
mural, it might just provide us with the light needed to move forward. That really conspicuous device might be part of the ritual. Let's go take a look.
What,
It's
the mini
dark,
sun
so
there?
watch your feet.
Whoa, was that the only one around here? Oh, no, right. They just do it individually. I forgot. Damn, it is dark in here. That looks like a mini sun.
I have no idea how to turn it on. If only we had help from the wisdom of those who came before us.
Just press the big eye thing.
That's it. I almost forgot. Gray, Nemi, can I borrow your powers?
Sure thing.
Got it! We just need to find the scattered memory nearby, right? That's simple. Give me a little time. Feel the flow of time. Over there. And over there. Done! There haven't been many people for a while, so the traces of time are super obvious.
I knew you could do it, Nemi. You are a huge help.
Alright, before I go to this guy, there's a chest over here. Out of my way.
Give it some sunshine and the color will get even prettier.
Anything over here? Is that a beetle? That is a weird fucking bug. It's like a mechanical... Yeah, it's like a mechanical beetle. Wonder how many of those there are. I'd start with you.
Arrogant sunfolk. The Titan will condemn your brazen disrespect. But Aquila, you that shape the sky, why do you avoid the pursuit of dark clouds? Are not clear skies and stormy rains equally your creations?
Who wants to be in a fucking rainstorm all the time?
The Sunborn see your behavior as an act of favoritism towards them, and weaponize this reason to oppress my people. The Rainfolk will not suffer in silence. Oh God, if you remain silent, we shall have to forge our own weapons and resist the malice concealed under your brilliance. May the Eye of Twilight never open. And may torrid rains descend forever.
Who wants that?
Avoid the pursuit of dark clouds. Aquila doesn't like rainstorms. It seems a little hard to believe. But we should write this clue down first.
Right. Rude.
Foolish rainfolk. The great Aquila has already left a mark of their manifestation on the golden clouds. The gods' choice is clear. Only we, the Sunborn, are the true heirs of the sky. This war is destined to end in the victory of the Sunfolk. May the Eye of Twilight never close. May eternal daylight embrace the land.
Left a mark among the golden clouds. Is this referring to the celestial mural? But we can't see anything right now.
Yeah, it's glitching. Give it a little tap on the
As
side.
the rumors said, the Sky Castrum was far from united.
My guess was right. This venue is indeed where celestial rituals were performed. Memi, can you retrieve even more memories?
No problem at all. Here goes. There we are.
Why don't we just do this one first?
Wind, snow, rain, shine. In the name of the sky's 100 eyes, I bring celestial phenomena upon the world. The turn of dawn and dusk. Commanding the celestial globe. Awaken. Celestial mural.
Password unlocked.
Stop, foolish Cloudborn! How dare you tamper with the celestial globe and distort the weather? This is blasphemy!
The Titan bequeathed the celestial globe to our ancestors, so that we could divide the light and dark equally between day and night, so that all things could grow beneath the celestial phenomenon they preferred. But the Sunborn have asserted control over the celestial mural. And now the days are endless, subjecting the land to drought and burning. And you have the gall to accuse the Rainfolk, who you've oppressed.
Why can't we just have fucking a balance? Some days rain, some days sunshine. Like, are you fucking dumb?
The land? It is our eternal nemesis.
Where do you think you came from? Would you just fucking flap your fucking wings? You have to be online to build this big ass sky ship, you fucking moron.
How can storm clouds and rain, unloved by Aquila, lead the sky folk to victory in the Chrysos War? Your character is as weak as your faith. Go seek out a corner untouched by the sun and weep solitary tears in the shadows. That's all you lot know how to do anyway. Cry in silence.
Then let us show you what we are really made of.
This should be good.
You? What are you? What are you trying to do?
Pulls out a Glock. Maybe Scott's a fucking sunfolk. This is some Scott behavior right here.
Fanatics whose minds have been muddled by the heat. by Aquila above, meet your demise!
What a terrifying memory.
Yeah, but at least now we know the password.
Brutal internal strife is sad to see. It appears the Sky Cities didn't fall to external threats after all.
The proud some folks saw themselves as divinely chosen, exacting long-standing oppression on other tribes. And the rain folk suffering beneath them began resenting the divine and plotted their retaliation.
True. Also true. I mean, makes me think the Titan cared in the first place. Here goes the first one.
No matter the era, conflict among humans is destined to persist. Having witnessed the actions of Kindness and the Cleaners, it isn't so hard to understand this piece of history.
True. Curious to see which side one.
There's nothing but empty silence here. I fear there were no winners.
Except the people who went to Akuma, I guess they kind of won. They lived, in a way.
The hero Seliosi. How did she view the ancient feud between the Sun Folk and Rain Folk? The legends focus on her god-slaying expedition, but are hazy on the fall of the Sky Denizens. Perhaps I can piece together the true face of history here.
One step at a time. Do you remember the verse that Rain Folk sang, Hyacinth? Perhaps that's the key to unlocking the Celestial Mural.
That's what I said.
Yes, I already memorized it. Now, shall we try to wake it up? Wind, snow, rain, shine.
No, it glowing.
In the name of the sky's 100 eyes, I bring celestial phenomena upon the world. The turn of dawn and dusk, commanding the celestial globe. Awaken, celestial mural!
Holy. They had laser weapons? Oh man.
Golden clouds, blazing radiance. What a breathtaking scene.
The mark? Oh. Oh shit, Tanai. We've been spotted.
How chilling. I wonder if Aquila is also watching us.
That is creepy.
I remember the Rain Folk mentioned the Titan dislikes overcast days. We might be able to use this to our advantage and change how the mark is behaving by changing the weather on the mural.
We can do that? Yeah, wouldn't?
Don't worry. The mural probably lost its original function ages ago. Akuma's light comes from the dawn device shouldered by Kefali anyway.
True.
That being said, there's no power in this device anymore. We have to find another celestial globe if we want to change the weather in the mural.
What a coincidence, a one and done thing. Where have I seen this before?
There! That circular device. I'm quite familiar with it.
You are?
That's a west wind compass of the Twilight Courtyard. We can use it to create a miniature rainbow bridge to walk on. Who knows? It might even lead us to other areas of the Eye of Twilight. Technology passed down from the Golden Age is finally proving useful. Let's go. Leave the adjustments and calibrations to me.
If you say so. Climate controller. Does this change? Nope. Music is bumping now. Holy shit.
A boiling pool of gold, said to be the energy source that powers the Eye of Twilight's divinity. You should watch your step as you walk.
All that is gold? Sheesh. People up here are fucking rich. Unless gold meaning it's just color and it's not actually gold, it's just golden.
The mechanical structure is a bit different from the one used in the Twilight Courtyard. How should I put this? It's a little more complicated.
Can you handle it, Hyacinth?
This might take a while, but I think I can manage.
Okay. This is gonna be a puzzle? Hell yeah, I love puzzles. Alright.
Deep breaths and find the way out.
How do I do this?
I think this should be right.
Okay. If that's all it is, that seems simple enough.
Look, the Rainbow Bridge has appeared.
Well done. Now we can cross. Hey, careful!
It's just a specter. Is that a boss?
Is that a winged Pegasus?
Yeah, we've seen a few.
Looks like a mythical beast. But this one doesn't seem hostile towards us. Tyson! Could it be the
legendary horse I had to farm for Cypher's materials? Probably.
I'm not entirely sure. We might be able to tell if we get closer.
We can't assume it's friendly. Keep your guard up and follow it.
Okay. So can I switch that? Okay, you can reset it, so I'm assuming there's gonna be like hidden paths and shit on the side. Like when we do the abyss and shit.
Legend has it that the hero Celiosi was always flanked by two winged companions. Solibus and Lunibus. They were her steeds and comrades.
Yeah, I'm sure that leads somewhere.
They might help us confront Aquila.
Nah, I farmed the shit out of them. They're dead. Multiple times. Look at all that. This place is huge. Where's this place been hiding in the sky? This is gigantic.
Lighter, wait for it.
Wrong button.
It disappeared.
An illusion? Or the memory dissipated?
Mem, do your thing.
How strange. That Pegasus was different from the other memories. It was surrounded in an air of sorrow. Oh, it's so heavy that it's hard to breathe.
Was that Lunibus's phantom? Did it appear here because it has unfinished business?
If that's really the case, there must be a super strong obsession keeping it in one piece. Could it be some remaining bits of Celiosi's will?
Well, if she's the new Titan, then probably, yeah.
We can't be sure of that yet. Let's take the elevator up to the Eye of Twilight's core first.
I guess I can come back here later if I need to switch or something. Oh yeah, there's some over there too. Oh boy, enemies. I love enemies.
Lady Lunibus? Is that you?
lady.
Can you hear me? I am the descendant of the hero Celiosi. We have come to complete her mission.
That Pegasus is a sheep?
Another one?
I've killed this one a lot too.
Careful! It's not a memory phantom! It looks like it's alive!
Maybe it'll help us.
But it's so twisted.
Oh, never mind.
Very shadowy. Like those black tide creatures.
Never mind, that's not the one.
Hyacinth, watch out!
So, you're Lady Lunabis, aren't you?
Is now really the time?
Then that corrupted being before us must be Lord Solibus. Did you lead us here so we can free your companion? I understand now. You must have been tormented by pain for so long. But you didn't give up. And you've held on to what little is left of your will with such tenacity. Don't be afraid. You're not alone anymore. I am Hyacinthia, the healer who inherited the hero's bloodline. Celiosi, the Day Thunder Knight, was once your comrade, wasn't she? Lord Solibus, your body has been completely corroded by the black tide. But I can still heal your tenacious soul. Just like Lady Lunabis, even if you've lost your mortal body, your spirit remains pure. Please, keep holding on to what's left of your will, and I will reawaken you as a heroic soul.
I wonder how much it understood, yo. For the bat? Do we need to show? What are these cringe lines? What the fuck? Little tender moment here.
It must have understood me. It's a creature of wisdom and tenacity, despite being mired in the agony of the black tide.
Oh man, the way she said that first part.
It must have understood me.
Yeah, she ain't playing around.
Solibus, the sun that wings that once accompanied the hero. If this battle can remind you of your great deeds from back then, it would be my honor.
Damn, he sounds so fired up.
Come on, heroes!
Hell yeah, let's do this fine on. I cannot wait till it comes out. Oh my god, I'm gonna spend a fuckload on him.
Lord Solibus, please break free from
Due
the
to the
control of the black
twilight,
tide
our targets in the field will be affected
and
by the
return to your
weather.
senses.
On sunny days, temperature, if it's start. Is this a new mechanic? Will this be other enemies like this? Burn damage. What am I fighting? Sam again?
They're lost.
Well, not really.
Great teamwork. They're still the same line. Dreams do come true.
Existence is unity. Life is not so fragile. Wilt here.
Lay this thing. Dispel the gloom. Restore the sky.
So
Maybe I should have waited.
life.
Fuck, I should have waited. I don't know why I did that. I mean, this won't last long anyways.
Guide with the rainbow bridge. Have some sunshine.
So this is the warmth of life.
I'll stay away. The future is great. Huh.
Take your positions.
Send him home, baby.
May death protect us!
Bye-bye.
It's over.
Solibus.
Oh, it talks now. Hold your horses. You're actually speaking? Hello, Sister Pegasus.
No need to be surprised. After all, this is a world where even a pink puppy can speak.
True.
Oh, I can't believe I'm calling myself that now too.
I mean, everyone calls you that. Exception of mine, he calls you a squirrel.
Solibus, you're finally awake.
My consciousness has been lost for far too long. Finally, I have been released from the Black Tide's cage. Little girl, are you Celiosi's descendant?
It is me, Lord Solibus. My name is Hyacinthia, and my companions call me Hyacinth.
Hyacinthia, you don't have the scent of her on you.
It's been 1,000 years. Celiosi's blood may have thinned in my veins, but the resolve of the Sky People has never been eroded by time. I've journeyed here to fulfill her dying wish.
How much do you know about her dying wish?
I know that in order to support the shattered sky, she merged herself with the divine body of the Titan. And I also know that she left behind a message, calling on future generations to one day ascend to the heavens again and reclaim the core flame of Aquila.
Has the legend changed so much since your people fell to the earth?
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Girl, you said you're a doctor. You only know how to heal and tend to wounds. With such a weak lot in life, how do you plan to challenge the embodiment of the heavens?
Well, that's what I'm here for.
With this long sword, heroic soul.
Hell yeah, and my spear, and I don't use any of these with my bat.
As you can see, we're all Hyacinthia's companions and comrades. You've already witnessed our combined strength.
It's not bad, but still lacking compared to her.
Solibus, let go of your ego and accept their kindness.
Yeah, seriously, dude, chill out.
You've been trapped in time by the Black Tide, while great change has spread over the world. If I'm not mistaken, the god of war Nikador also fell to the hands of these warriors.
Oh, someone's been watching.
We've laid all the other Titans to rest, one by one. Now the final target for the flame chase is the master of this sky fortress. Please guide us to an audience with Aquila. Heroic souls. Celiosi initiated the era of slaying gods and attaining their flames. Even if she could not witness the end of this era, you will all at least bear witness on her behalf.
Confidence and fierceness. Yes, I do indeed see a shadow of her in you.
Uh-oh, uh-oh. It's freaking out.
Listener flew away?
Maybe they detected our awakening.
Well, perhaps our presence stirred memories of the fierce battle from 1,000 years ago.
We learned from past memories that the Sky Titan fears dark clouds. Would you know more about this topic?
What the memo sprite said is true, but you all still need a guide.
Follow me, Hyacinthia and fellow warriors. Let the hunt for the gods start again.
Is Lady Lunabis not going with us?
I will be waiting for you all at the next destination, Hyacinth.
Give it some sunshine and the color will get even prettier.
Elevator, block path, classic.
2,000 years have passed, and yet this place feels the same. Just that there is no more human clamor.
Yeah, they're all dead.
This is the Hall of the Sun Folk, where the Sunborn once held grand ceremonies to give thanks for Aquila's gifts.
So, did the Sky Titan really take the side of the Sunfolk?
Everyone thought so until Celiosi's spear pierced through Aquila's wrath. Only then did we understand that Aquila wasn't hiding from the clouds and rain, but from the horror that lurked within the unlit shadows.
And that is...
The Black Tide's threat has forced the Chrysos heirs to complete our flame chase journey, heading toward the prophecy's miracle of Genesis.
Chrysos heirs. In our time, that title used to stir up waves of outrage. But you all seem to be revered as heroes.
It's all thanks to those who came before us. Trebios and Aglaya. You must have heard of these two names.
So it was those two who made it to the end.
What does that mean?
Let's not elaborate on unrelated topics. You now know how to activate the Celestial Globe. So go, and force out the Titan in the mural.
The road got sucked away by the wind fan? Did Aquila do that?
What a pussy.
You have nothing to fear. We can use the power of time to rewind it if we have to.
True. There's someone crazy in the other of us past okay. Cool. Damn, whoever's writing those are just really pissed. Is there a way to get over there?
Ah, it looks like this device can amplify the power of Orynyx's prayer. Why don't you try to change the wind's direction with this thing, partner? Now the prayer should rewind for even longer.
I see that beetle.
Let's try to control the wind's direction with this thing, partner.
What the fuck?
A celestial globe is right ahead. Let's go and force Aquila to come out.
Yeah, hold on, fine on. Can't go there. Does that do anything? That can go.
The turn of dawn and dusk, commanding the celestial globe. Change, celestial mural. The celestial shift didn't work?
Ooh.
These circuits all seem to be
There's a mural
corroded
over
by
there.
the Black Tide. Here's hoping those two prophecy tablets can help us out.
No, fuck. Guess you can get in my way, aren't you? I'll deal with you guys
Didn't
later.
think I could find that, did you?
Ooh, love these. The goat. Alright, what do we have here? What the fuck is this? just had it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe that'll be enough. Easy fucking peasy. I'm sure that wasn't the way I was supposed to do it, but it fucking worked out. Still don't know. I always say I'm gonna Google. I don't know what these are used for. Clear their shit out. Is there a hand around here? Hand Zagreus. Does not look like it. Is this chill? I'm pretty chill. As long as they leave me alone, we're okay. I'm sure I'll have to come here later. Let's just go do that shit over there for now. No need to turn less. Aha. This just looks a little different than the others. Am I crazy? It looks brighter.
Give it some sunshine and the color will get even prettier.
Let's do this one. That looks like that. Looks like piece of motherfucking cake.
Smooth sailing so far. We've got one more circuit to fix. Let's keep going and find the tablet on the other side.
I'm surprised they even know what circuits are on this planet. They have like primitive shit like fucking swords and spears and shit, but yet they have like phones and stuff. It's really confusing sometimes. Oh, oops, this way. We're gonna chill, we're gonna chill, we're gonna chill, chill out. We're all chill here.
Didn't think I could find that.
We finally made it. Hopefully, this is enough to fix the celestial globe.
I feel a couple more roadblocks on the way, just to really even this chapter out. Anything down here? Yes, sir. You guys chill? That was just the way back. Alright, there's juicy shit over here though. What we got here? Lots of baddies. Is there a reason to come here? Quick chest. Take that. Yoink. Doesn't look like there's anything back there. There might be though. Little hiding spot. Guess I could see from up here if it is. Nope. Pretty clean. Oh, there's a beetle there though. I might have to kill them then. Oh well. Oh wait. Where are you going? go.
Give it some sunshine and the color will get even prettier.
Alright, without further ado, let's do this. Okay, if I had to guess... Piece of cake. Over there, okay. See if I can snag this real quick before I get caught. Chill, chill, chill. Relax. Can't catch me, motherfucker.
The turn of dawn and dusk, commanding the celestial globe. Change, celestial mural.
Right in the eye.
Looks like they're still avoiding us. I wonder if it's cowardice, or if they have something up their sleeve.
I fear the Aquila of present has long lost their sanity.
Where have I heard that one before?
But instinct still drives them to flee from the shadows, to evade the Black Tide's encroachment. I have no knowledge of Celiosi's situation, but I am certain that the will behind that mark is not hers. She would not abscond like a disgraceful deserter, willingly exiled by the pursuit of dark clouds. It is time to leave this place. Lunavis awaits you at the next stop.
What got that?
A moment, please, Lord Solibus. I have one more thing I wish to do.
What is it, girl?
To honor the pact with Celiosi. Her descendants spent a millennium looking up at the sky. I believe my countless ancestors who lived for that purpose deserve to know the truth behind her legend.
Yeah, spill the beans.
If you don't mind us knocking on the gates of the past, maybe I can peek into this place's history.
What, exploring is now really the time?
You are the ones who hold Orynyx's miracle. I have no authority to prevent you from delving into the past.
Memi, Gray, could I please ask you for this favor? I want to show the truth to my ancestors waiting on the other side. If there are falsehoods in the legends, then there must be a reason for its embellishment. The scene here and the previous memories gave me a bad feeling. What else did the Skyfolk encounter after Celiosi challenged the god? I must figure out the truth behind the legend, even if it's for my ancestors' sake.
Hyacinth, you're such a good child. Don't worry, I'm here. The memories surging here are even more intense than at the entrance. I'll gather them up now, and mold them, and mold them.
Alright, what do we got?
All done!
Thank you, Memi. Everyone, please, witness history with me.
Daughter of Dusk, have you finally gone mad?
I know it! The child with the blood of two feuding clans will one day destroy the Sky Castrum!
Will you really point the tip of your spear at our god? Stay your hand. Your recklessness will only bring divine retribution.
Hell yeah, I want to listen to this part. Who skipped this?
Divine retribution? Those innocent children of the earth were sentenced to total annihilation by the god above. Well, they had nothing more than mere curiosity for things that lie beyond the sky.
I guess I'm talking about that one city that got obliterated for trying to make a ship or whatever.
Look at yourselves. You call yourselves the Sunborn, yet you're unable to bear the blinding sunlight. You even consider sunburns and blisters as a gift from the gods. You declare yourselves the chosen ones, champions favored by Aquila. Yet you dare not even declare war upon the true threat of this world. Instead, you raise your swords and rattle them at your weaker brethren. You are all beyond saving. My father was also a disciple of the sun, but he taught me resilience and justice and guided me towards the light. He taught me wherever there is light, there is hope. Wretched people, I see no hope left in any of you. Even a shadow has more dignity than you lot.
Even so, Daughter of Dusk, even so, you should not shatter our faith.
Not just our faith. Aquila forged the sky. Nay, they are the sky itself. If they fall, what will this world turn into?
A prophecy echoes from the horizon's edge. It heralds the advent of a new age. One not ruled by the Titans, but created by mortal heroes. I choose to believe in that prophecy. I must believe in any sign that promises to break the chains imposed on us by the old era. Any sign that will lead us to a new chapter of the world. If you wish to stop me from slaying the god, you'd better muster your courage and draw your bows. Let's see if I will be pierced by a hail of arrows first, or if you will be burned to ash by Solobis!
How can we even fight you? You're the powerful Day Thunder Knight, a warrior goddess capable of trampling all lands.
I am not a god, but the only mortal in this cage who is brave enough to defy the Warden. See, you are all truly weak beyond measure. The hunting ground beckons. Come, Solobis!
The hero Celiosi, disillusioned by the Sun Folk's deeds, decided to sever the source of it all. The god they so blindly placed their faith in.
She was brimming with compassion at that time. Her words were bursting with anger, but her heart had nothing but mercy for the children of humanity.
At that time...
We should get going, Hyacinthia.
At that
Lunaris
time, huh?
is waiting for you all. Aquila has fled to the other end of the fortress. Let's chase after them.
How many times do I play hide and seek with this bitch? Damn.
Lunaris will lead the way.
Lady Lunabis, we're here!
Aquila. Even though they have been corrupted by the Black Tide, they still maintain a connection with their kin in this fortress.
See peeping Tom over there.
You think to hinder us, imprisoned Titan? Then we will make you understand that resistance is futile.
Hey, fuck him up, Finon.
The future is bright! So lead the way!
I shall every petal in my all will be swept away by the wind.
The mood is set, just let the show begin! Let's improvise.
There's more to life. Eternal.
Please cherish this time. We'll tear.
Please open up! Have some sunshine!
Great teamwork.
Mavis, dispel the gloom! Restore the sky!
I shall remember this oath. Embrace a new life.
Easy peasy. Oh, the eye's freaking out now. He's freaking out.
Don't stop. Follow it to the Titan. Even if plunged into madness, Aquila is still the Sky Titan. We mustn't let our guard down.
True.
Heroes, over here. Let's keep going. And aim for the next West Wind compass.
Beetle. That's a cute face. Did I read this one? Who is writing this shit? Who the fuck is writing all that crap? Sounds like a jerk. Hammer? Cup? I don't even know who the fuck is that? Beetle? Ooh, compass again. Shit is fun. Okay. Oh, I see. I think. Aha.
Look, the Rainbow Bridge is leading us to our next destination.
That's great, but where's the chest that's supposed to
Let's hurry
spawn?
on. Follow Lady Lunabis.
My... Maybe it's along the way?
Miss Heisen, how were you so certain that you could free Solibus from suffering?
My apologies, Lady Lunabis. I was not all that certain. But if even the healer loses hope, then how will the patients repossess their hope for life?
What a kind answer.
Oh, it's like glitches at your feet. That's pretty cool. That fucking, I'm gonna poke it out. Oh, there's the chest.
Didn't think I could find that, did you?
Doesn't look like there's anything here. Alright, we're good to go.
It said the Black Tide is a calamity from beyond the sky. If that's true, the sky's defenses would naturally be the first to be breached.
Yeah, it's probably from our world, my bad. There's a destruction emanator here. My bad, my bad. That's a visceral one. Yeah, who is that?
Maybe the ancient sky civilization had a completely different interpretation of the Titans from ours.
That does look like the Dawn device.
But I agree with you. This figure looks way too alien.
Alien, you say? Like a Lord Ravager?
No question about it. This mural depicts the Eye of Twilight.
That's a sword, not a spear.
This is Aquala's most common form in the myths.
Let's go. If nothing goes wrong, we'll be able to see their true form very quickly.
Hopefully.
Guza's Chalice of Plenty. This mural depicts its breaking. Though the conflict between sky and ocean wasn't particularly severe, it is obvious that Aquala's people weren't exactly cordial to the latter. Georios, Aquala's nemesis. Unlike the three titans of creation that coexist in mutual benefit, the sky and the earth never ceased attacking each other.
But when the Twilight Courtyard left the Sky Civilization and came down to the mortal realm to live, they discovered that the Earth also possessed a gentle, benevolent side. Whether between people, cities, and gods, I suppose that all conflicts stem from misunderstandings.
Ain't that the truth? Alright, that's all that's here. Good lore, good lore.
Now, I shall lead you into the Rain Folks' Hall.
Legend has it Celiosi's father was a Sun Folk warrior who spent his years fighting and rarely returned to the Eye of Twilight. Her childhood was mostly spent beside her mother, a Rainfolk priest.
Correct. That was true. It was also during her formative years that the conflict between the two tribes began intensifying. The Rainfolk feared the other half of Celiosi's bloodline, and never truly saw her as one of their own. Yet she bore no hatred for her people, and still grew into a passionate young lady, until people discovered golden blood ran through her veins. That was the final straw that turned disdain into terror.
What? But the epics said Celiosi left to live in solitude, so she could train her spirit and hone her martial skills. I never would have imagined that she was cast out of her tribe for her lineage and her golden blood.
Even so, she did not despair. She met Solibus and me while she was living alone. We hunted, spent our days together, and forged an alliance. I think that oath, stronger than fate itself, kept Solibus and me here to watch over this abandoned fortress.
Despite experiencing betrayal and exile at the hands of her own people, she was still willing to set out on the path to slay the gods for them.
What a good chick.
Was Celiosi's love for humanity truly so boundless and unconditional?
You've been silent the whole time, Ika.
Little Ika, why did you run out on your own?
Well, fly out, but yeah.
This little one.
You're saying you smell a familiar scent on Lady Lunabis?
They look completely different. But little Ika should also be a winged beast, right? Could it be?
Mother?
Truly, a miracle of fate. Perhaps we did leave something behind for this world. Seliosi.
Lady Lunabis? Is little Ika your...
Please press on, flame-chasing heroes. I can sense it. The radiance of Aquila shines ever brighter.
Family reunion? Adopted? Mommy? Beetle.
Where did the Skyfolk go after Seleuci challenged the god?
Just like the countless tribes throughout history, they were drowned in the dark clouds of time.
Aquila. They are indeed here.
No shit, it's their home.
The celestial globe is right ahead. But there are black tide creatures guarding it.
So kill them.
Looks like we can't skip this fight. Let's go get them. It's another one of those devices that can enhance prayers. Can I leave that to you, partner?
Hell yeah. Alright, let's see what fucking hot toxic shit this guy's gonna write again. Huh, that wasn't so toxic this time. Oops. Oh, right.
Sound lingers.
See, it's gonna be, oh, it's one of those scripted ones, okay.
Before it was consumed by madness, it must have also faithfully served the Titan, don't you think? No healer can heal all, especially faced with souls that are trapped deeply in the clutches of pain. Granting it a dignified end may be the most compassionate act of all. Existence is unity. We're lost. Have some sunshine!
So every petal all will be swept away by the wind.
Enjoy yourself.
Holy shit.
Take your position.
You all okay?
What the fuck was that? It just ate her.
Let's improvise. The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Thank God for the cast passive. What the fuck was that?
Lay this faint light. Dispel the gloom. Destroy the sky.
You shall remember this word. Embrace a new life.
Holy shit. That was scary. Yeah, we'll go all the way.
May death protect us!
Demolished? Holy fuck.
Rest now, Titankin.
The celestial globe looks complete, but it still won't start. Is there something wrong internally?
Hard drives.
Hard drives?
Yeah, I was about to say, they don't know what the fuck that is. Oh my god, it really is a hard drive. Look at that shit.
Your intuition has always been good. Let's look around and see if there are any mechanisms. That didn't take much effort.
Love the hand.
The hand of Zagreus always appears when it's most needed.
True.
Lady Lunibus, if it's not too much trouble, please wait for a little longer.
It's you all who have to do the work. I've wandered around here for 1,000 years, so this brief moment hardly qualifies as waiting.
True. Maybe you can catch up on your kid.
Furthermore, I would like to have a moment alone with this little one.
By all means, knock yourselves out. Right after I snoop.
Your parents and their parents, have they always been by the Skyfolk's side?
Oh, never mind.
That is quite comforting.
It was a descendant.
Make sure you keep it safe.
Oh, we're playing. This is Hyacinth's time to shine. Oh, actually, we gotta go there. Alright, we gotta go on both sides. Well, it says there first. Maybe we should go there first. I'm an expert at the hand, aren't I?
Give it some sunshine and the color will get even prettier.
Alright, let's do this. Alright, time to keep my eyes out on the coins. Oh, there's a second floor. Good. How does this go? Pretty fucking high. This is probably an achievement like Styxia, right? Oh yeah. There was no way I was gonna find that enemy up there. Dude was born to die. There we got here. Ooh, mural, nice. Are there any coins? Can I lower? Too high, okay. So usually when you click on the hand, you can see if there's coins or not. Deal with you fuckers. Didn't know what hit them. Anyone straggling below? Nope. Nope. This is a pretty big. 5? Okay, that's 1. That's 2. See 3 over there. Quadruple whammy. Is that a hard drive? Anyone else? Golden Go. This place is huge. This place is so big. What the fuck? Alright, so we have 3, right? That means we're missing like 2 more. 1 here. 1 under. They usually like to leave it under. It's an interesting protrusion. I have a feeling there's a coin hiding in there. I don't see that protrusion anywhere else. Oh yeah, there's a fucking coin in there. Oh. I love this thing. When we're done this planet and I never see this hand again, it's gonna be a sad, sad day. How high does this go? Exactly. Pretty fucking high, holy. One hiding here at the top? Nope. Maybe sometimes sometimes they hide in those puzzles. Oh, I gotta.
Is it? That's certainly pretty crude and simple.
It usually
Should
is.
we go look for the next one?
Right there.
All good. Let's keep going.
I'll park this thing here. For now, of course. It's time to treasure hunt. Oops. I'm gonna treasure hunt for a while because this place is massive.
Give it some sunshine and the color will get even prettier.
Partner, where are you going?
Huh?
There might still be rampaging Titankin outside. It's best not to act alone.
What? Fine. You've got to be kidding me. Well, how the fuck? Huh? Wait, what do I need the hand for? Oh, there's a third one. Oops. Can I punch those? Nothing. Can I punch that? Okay, what do I need to hit? Lower.
As expected, Grady is getting more and more skilled at handling the hand of Zagreus.
Right.
Let's go. We should return and check on the celestial globe.
Yeah, right after. Aha, I see it. I see you. Hopefully spawns a coin. Delicious. Not a coin, but I'll take that. Could go back now. Unless this point anywhere. Nope. One-way shop. Clear the way. Loot, plunder. Of course, am I not surprised? Spear.
Didn't think I could find that, did you?
There's another hand, or I guess it's just the same hand from down here. Wait, I didn't even check. Did that even? I don't think I can see. Oh wait, never mind, maybe it didn't do anything. Motherfucker. No, not yours now. Get back over here. Oh, you gonna fight me? Of course.
I shall remember this one.
Take your positions.
Some value, I suppose. Eternal.
Please cherish this time as you wish.
Sky with the Rainbow Bridge. May this dispel the gloom, destroy the sky.
Great teamwork. Stay in step. Dreams do come true.
There's more to life.
Wilt here.
Oh, fuck this.
Still the same one.
Embrace a new life.
Can't believe that guy is lurking. Who's lurking? You?
Even faint
Oh my god, this guy talks too much. Just give me my chest. You sound quiet, my boy. Not much, other than moving the mic, not much I can do about that. I'm quiet. Whatever, I haven't said much this stream anyways. I don't feel like playing with settings. Something wrong? Nope. Piece of cake. Just tired. It's been mostly a fucking lore dump session.
Give it some sunshine.
More
and
talking
color
than
will
anything.
Get even prettier.
Oh, oops, I didn't even see this. One more, and it's always the last fucking one that just likes to hide. Maybe that's it. How do you even get up here?
Didn't think I could find that, did you?
What the? Does this not take me anywhere? Oh. Alright, cute. How the fucking hell did I get up there? Gotta be one of those secret path things, right? Surely. Never mind. Maybe this one's the secret? Can't change? I have no idea then. Maybe if I continue the story, it'll bring me somewhere. I don't fucking know. Maybe it'll be that door Finon pulled me out of before.
Turn of dawn and dusk, commanding the celestial globe. Blot out the blazing sun, celestial mural.
Yeah, get fucked, Aquila.
Aquila has left.
Again.
We've already changed 2 scenes on the mural. Where else can they go?
In the direction that the denizens of the sky have prayed to their whole lives. Upward. A curse that fell from the sky. I can't verify the truth of this claim. When Seliosi fought Aquila, the Titan's incarnation did ascend into the skies, but they never attempted to break through the sky's veil to escape our pursuit.
Regardless, we can only know the truth after we've defeated them.
True.
Before we press on, partner, ma'am, let's unveil the history for Hyacinth. The true story behind the legend is yet to be fully revealed.
Also true.
Okay, leave it to me. Flowing, gathering, recollection, reveal.
Oh, daughter of dusk, who has permitted your return to this sacred land of the Cloudborn? Bearing the blood of heresy and curse of gold, exile is your eternal sentence.
History lesson, yeah, it's not so bad. There have been worse chapters. And I'll admit it's not the best, but yeah, like I said, there's worse. This isn't so bad.
My kin of old, I am no longer the immature fledgling I once was. I found my wings.
At least they give you the chance to skip that shit. I could have clicked the other button and it would have just skipped all this nonsense, but I like to listen to this stuff. Kinda.
The shackles you bound me with have rusted away, and I shall decide which direction I'll fly. As for this return home, before I embark on my god-slaying quest, those who worship the god who is about to die deserve to know everything.
Cocky, are we?
So, the dreadful rumors are true. The cursed daughter of Dusk, the invincible Day Thunder Knight, will soar into the heavens to challenge the Titan!
Why would you do this, Seliosi? You were once such a warm-hearted girl. In this hall of the Cloudborn, you prayed so devoutly to Aquila.
I've seen through the Titan's indifference, and grown weary of the tragic dances mortals perform under their neglect. I see how you blame the god for their favoritism, yet lack the courage to rebel against the core of your beliefs. You're quick to turn your blades on your kin, but you never dare to confront the true source of your hatred. I feel sorry for you. I grew up among you, and once saw myself as part of this tribe. The persecution you've suffered runs deep. For that, I understand your hatred towards me. And I forgive you for casting me out. Out of care for you all, I'll walk this path on behalf of everyone. Let the fall of the Eye of Twilight mark the dawn of a new chapter in history. Upon my return, there will be no more unjust gods. When a broken faith finally disappears, the children of humanity will be reborn. The skies will mend, and the divide between day and night will fade away.
You are so naive, daughter of Dusk. So powerful, yet so innocent. I fear you. I can't imagine how twisted you may become when you realize that shallow and fragile mortals can't bear the immense weight of your boundless love.
Farewell, my kin. I'll always remember the tenderness you once showed me. Meager, but refreshing. Like gentle rain. Fly, Lunabis.
Lady Celiosi's resolve to slay the Titan was as firm as her farewell to her people was dismal.
Yet, from this memory, I sense something ominous. What happened later, Lady Lunabis?
I guess we're about to find out, aren't we, Finon?
Rather than listening to me, continue onward and witness for yourselves.
Green, Cassie.
Follow the trail Aquila has left, heroes.
I need to use.
This time, I will guide you alongside Solibus.
Using. Oh.
Sorry, little one. I hope we still have time to talk later.
I need to use my one-time use ticket to get you to join our Clash team. I need you for the content. Fucking Clash? What time? So all the other viewers. Right now? Okay, well I can't right now. Lamau. Like this very moment, yeah, I don't know about that. You were free? I was free. Untilted. I was untilted.
Is such a mighty hero. Yet her partner, who must have walked with her to pass on her bloodline,
Green,
was
we need
completely
you.
unrecorded in legend. Was he also
okay.
Or perhaps
you will soon have your answer.
What's the deadline? What time does it stop? I'll give you a one-time use card. One-time use for what? You gonna play Honkai Star Rail with me?
let's have a break.
anything I want. Oh god. Need you now? You're the savior of the content. Cassie, I'm half asleep. Oh, what cup is it? Ionia? They all use premium tickets too. Okay. Well, since you asked so nicely, then I'm fucking half tired. I shall join. Although I'm doing top or nothing, I'm not going anywhere else. I'm not jungling, okay? Is that a deal? Join the Discord. Okay, but can I top? I need to know. You can jungle? Oh, I hate jungling. You know they're gonna ban my Udyr right away, right? I can jungle, but they're full. Are you full? Do you have room? Zeke said you can do mid. Okay, fuck Zeke. See you top and all jungle? Yeah, that works. Already in the team? Wait, you're in? You asked him before me? Getting friendly, are we? Alright, I'm coming. Zeke asked me to do it. Oh, okay. Zeke not wanting top? Interesting. Game League of Legends. I love League of Legends. League of Legends, so fun, so good, very nice. Oh, you're in the Discord? My Discord? Oh. It's just 2 people. Where's everyone else? In the SM2 game? Oh, you are in. Oh, it's your Smurf. Space Marines. Oh, right.
Okay. You guys have the same fucking account.